Welcome to Regenerate, Don't Degenerate exercises with Jim and Rinda. We're gonna be doing some upper body exercises today to create our trifecta of exercise for the week.
Trifecta.
Isn't that great?
Wow.
I kind of made that up off the top of my head.
Isn't it 3 and this is the 5th day?
Yeah.
So it's a quinvectra.
Well, we've done 3 body areas. Anyway. This is going to be a good day. We're not going to hurt anybody. We're going to take it easy. Once again, please warm up before you do this. You got to be warmed up. So at least give me 10 minutes of getting warmed up and ready to go. How'd you do in your warm up? She's there. Okay, very good. As always, don't work yourself to the point that it hurts. If you're having pain with any of these movements, back off. You don't want to hurt yourself. You may need to work up to it. Hopefully you've brought yourself along through all the exercises through the last several weeks to where you're a little bit prepared for this. But if we've gone too fast for you, back off, go to an earlier week and repeat it. So to start with, you can use your cans or you can use these. You probably want to use your cans today, okay? At least for these. Okay.
My cans.
She can.
They're not even a pound each.
So we're going to start off with what's called wrist extensions. That means we have our palms down and we're going to raise our wrists up.
I'm going to show you modified. If you've never done that, you want to just do it without them first. I'm going to do a modified.
Yes.
You don't want to add weights to begin with and hurt your wrists.
Okay, we've done 10. Let's let them rest and relax. So, building our muscles, it does many things for us. Brings us confidence, helps us be stable, helps us be able to do things that we want to do, and gets those muscles built up like they need to do. Here we go. We're going to do 10 more of these.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the reason I put the cans down is they're too big to do a wrist movement. If you have the small 1-pounder ones, this would be easier. That's just too big of a
yes, absolutely.
Opening.
Absolutely. A little bit of rest here, and then we're going to do what's called
the upside down part?
Flexion, wrist curl flexion. So palms up. We go down and we're just going to bring them up like this 10 times.
So this is right side
4,
up, the other was upside down.
5, 6,
Hold
7, 8, 9, 10. I hope I don't have to remind you to breathe. Keep that breathing going on.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in between. Get that oxygen regenerating in there. Okay, we ready for another 10? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You know, that could make you sore if you do too many.
You know, it could be if you've got too much weight, it can make you sore. But what happens is as you do them, and you do them frequently, and you're going to get, this is going to strengthen up, your grip is going to strengthen up.
Cows, you're already good.
Yeah, you're probably already there.
So I just want to remind you, in case we haven't told you, the exercises we were doing on Monday with a partner, he's switching those out so we won't be doing those that were a little more strenuous. So the exercises that you saw Tuesday through today, he's going to add the Monday ones in. We will
change the Monday ones.
Change them. We're going to be doing those exercises for at least 4 weeks, those same ones, every Monday, every Tuesday, so that we all get used to those, that your body gets used to those, and by the end of the 4th week, we should be able to be doing these pretty good.
Yeah, we'll be doing them good.
Okay.
So now we're going to do what's called wrist supination and pronation.
Whoa. So
we're going to twist them around, twist them back. That's 1.
2.
2.
3. That's what it is. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a fun little movement.
Now you're probably...
Shake them out.
With me having these weights, this much weight, I'm kind of feeling it in my shoulders a little bit too. So that's what happens. It's not just your wrist. You're really, with that movement especially, you're getting your entire arm involved, which is pretty awesome.
I'm going to the store this weekend and buy onesie, twosie pound ones for certain things and the 3-pound ones for my other ones. Just to work your way up. Don't think, oh, I can do 5 pounds. No, you can't.
Maybe you can, but not everybody can. Okay, once again, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We're going to need one of these. I'm going to show you a different way to use these. Typically, the exercise we're going to do next is done with those, you need a machine. But there's always ways to adapt, and that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be working on our rotator cuff a bit. We're going to rotate it externally and internally.
Rotator cuff.
So what we're going to start with is we're going to hold this nice and firmly with one hand, and we're going to take the other hand and we're going to rotate it externally like this. So this hand stays in place, doesn't move. The other hand goes out to the side. Out to the side. Okay. 3.
So I'm going to hold this one right next to my body.
4. Yes. 5.
And depending on the
6,
color of these bands, the
7
strength is different.
8.
I might have the heavier strength.
9. 10. You know, just to prove that, we're going to trade. Then you can find out which one you got there. So what you can do is you can tie this onto something and do the same thing. I don't have anything good to tie it onto, so I'm just showing you an adaptation you can quickly do. Oh, okay, we ready to go again? And we're going to see if blue or red is harder. No, we're going the same way. We're doing the second set, same way. 1, 2, 3, okay, 4,
I knew that
5,
the colors meant different things.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wow. Be careful on that one, because if you're not used to it, whew.
Yeah. Yep. So now let's lock in the other hand. Actually, I should have just been rotating back and forth. We could have kept going without the rest. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
And I think it would be
4,
easier on shoulders too to go
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Pretty good exercise.
10. Yes.
See,
so next time I'll do some combining, so we're not having to do the resting. So sorry about that.
But definitely want to rest.
But that's the way it goes. But we do have one more type that we're going to, when we go the other direction, we'll do it that way, okay? Mm-hmm. Do you need any more rest, or you rested up? Okay. She's our test today. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. You
can only pull it to here.
5.
Do whatever you
6,
can do.
7, 8, 9.
And I started
10.
to pull a little too much, so I just stopped that.
Yeah, you know, you can go as far as you need to. And in fact, with these stretch bands, well, anyway, you can get different. We have another color that's even lighter than that one.
Yellow, isn't it? Yellow's light.
Yeah, yellow. So anyway, test them, see what feels good for you, but there's a lot of different ways to use these. Okay, so the next one, we're actually going to be going the other direction. So in this case, wrap it around behind you. I'm going to be moving my right arm this way. It's against resistance. It's not as effective as the other way, but that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going in against resistance, okay? So this is
3, 4,
5.
And if
6,
you want to just do 5 on each
7,
side to start with, by all means,
8,
this is a brand new movement.
9, 10.
Now we do the other.
Now we're going to do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can switch back. We rested on that side. I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10. Okay, this is our last one with this bunch, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10.
Now tomorrow when you wake up and you hurt in here, remember that you did these.
You did these. So, and you overdid it if you're hurting tomorrow. So I want you to keep that in mind. You need to quit before it stops hurting. So the slightest starts hurting. The slightest little twinge of discomfort, you need to back off. Don't hurt yourself. Please don't hurt yourself. So next we're going to do a front raise. So we're going to need our weights again. And so for the front raise, it's just what it sounds like. We're going to take our weights together and we bring them up. That's 1, 2,
so I'm using
3,
my weights this time because it doesn't have the wrist
4,
involved.
5. Can you count?
6.
Core is engaged.
7,
Posture is upright.
9.
We are breathing, right?
10. Stop. Okay, my arms are feeling it.
Well, we're working our upper body today. We're really focused on it. You know, there are a couple of advantages to focusing on one section of your body while you're exercising is that you work on your endurance. Let's go again.
1.
2.
You can talk. 2.
And that's important,
3.
especially for those of us who are putting on a few years and we're not as active in all the other kinds of sports activities or that the younger people tend to do.
10. I like that. Putting on a few years.
Putting on a few years.
I've never heard it like that before.
So it's important that we work on the one area because we're going to work on our endurance. And endurance is shown to, it's one of the better indicators of being in shape. And that's where we're headed here. So this next is called the lateral raise. You're going to need some space out to your sides because we're going to come up like this.
I'm not using my weights if you want to.
So that's 1. And we go down slow.
So you all may be looking at me and going,
I hope you're counting.
You talk. You count.
I was going to count. 6.
That's 5.
6.
Y'all may be looking at me and going, well, how come Brenda can't go further?
8.
How come she can't lift weights? Because
9.
during all of our travels and everything
10.
that we were doing, she didn't exercise like this. And so this is new to my body. I've been exercising little, walking, this and that. But even the walking is, I'm having to start over. So make sure that you take care of your body and allow it to start over. Don't say, I could go here and go, oh, they think I'm in shape, I better push myself. Well, we've seen what happened to me a couple of times when I did that. So make sure that you're easing your body into it. I don't care if you can only do 3 with no weights. You start where you're at.
Okay, you're going to count this time. Okay. Keep in mind, you can spend 6 months building yourself up, getting in shape, take a break for 2 weeks and lose all of it.
5.
So keep at it, keep
6.
consistent. And that's not a reason to avoid exercise, just because it's hard to hang on to.
9. And
that's all the more reason to get involved in doing it.
That's another thing. If you get bad with the flu or anything else, have somebody exercise, move your feet up and down, move your legs up and down for you. Keep your body going.
Okay, we're going to do the curls. You're going to count. I want to talk a little bit. Okay, curls are going to be both hands coming up like this. We're not doing alternating curls.
2.
What I want you to know also, if you have to take a break, whether it's illness, vacation, forget, whatever it might be, when you come back,
7.
you can't continue on where you were before you took the break. Even if it's for a few days of not doing anything.
10. Well, let me give you an example. In October of 2000, I don't know how many, let's just say 5 years ago. He and I did south rim of the...
Okay, we're ready to go again while she's talking.
South rim of the Grand Canyon to the north rim of Grand Canyon. In
3.
one hike.
One long day.
It took us 18 hours. All
5,
along the way, it warned people not
6,
to do that. We were going with a scout.
7,
I knew we'd
8,
been walking every day, 3 miles.
9,
we were in good shape.
10.
I wasn't. It was really tough just because of the heat. But in my mind, lately, I've been going, we've done the rim to rim. We can do that again. And I'm like, well, not if you can't even hike 2 miles right now.
Yeah, can you imagine trying to do that? We got to get back in shape. Okay, we're going to do the old tricep. Okay, we're going to have to stand.
What are we doing?
Tricep kickback. I don't want to whack you here. So we're going to bend a little bit forward, get our arms back like this. We're going to bring our triceps forward.
And this is really good for the wings under your arms, ladies.
2.
So I do have my cans
3,
in my hand.
4, 5, 6,
Sorry, I should get with you.
7, 8, 9, 10. Now when she says wings, she means these little things that hang down there. But what I want you to keep in mind, exercising certain parts of your body doesn't cause you to lose flab in that part of your body. Overall exercises cause you to lose flab. It starts here, but it'll work to other parts of your bodies as well.
It'll make you...
But doing crunches doesn't get rid of belly fat. I mean, it directly. It can.
Hey, I got some...
You're getting some muscles there. Look at that.
Seriously.
Look at that. Look at that. So, but what it does do is it firms up these muscles doing these tricep kickbacks, and that's a big thing that you want to do here. Okay, here we go. Another set of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So let them down, hang down.
Exercise coming up.
So I'm going to let you have a little bit of breather. One thing about changing muscles that we're using as we do these exercises is you don't have to have as much rest in between. Just letting you catch your breath. The muscles we're going to use are going to be slightly different muscles, so they're already somewhat rested. So that helps us not have as long a rest time, and we can get more exercises done in shorter amounts of times. So what am I calling it? A V raise?
Yeah.
It's also front row.
Okay.
They're kind of the same thing.
Okay, I know this one then.
Okay. So the front row is we come up like this. Okay, that's a front row. Here we're at with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's let that rest out just a little bit. We'll do one more set. I hope you're feeling good about this. I hope you're looking at yourself and saying, wow, you know, I'm not keeping up with Jim, but I'm feeling great. And if you are keeping up with Jim, bully for you. This is fantastic.
Well, I've been upstairs working feverishly on the newsletter, and Jim said to me, are you too busy to exercise? And I said, well, I guess if I say I'm too busy to exercise, I'm too busy to care about my body and to do what it is I'm supposed to do with it. So nope, I'm not too busy.
Okay, our last set, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10.
Better say goodbye.
Okay, I'm going to let you cool down on your own. My camera battery seems to be running out. It's going to go dead on me. It's going to mess up the sound a little bit. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for exercising with me. Be sure you cool down. Share with your friends. Invite them to come over and be part of what you're doing so they too can regenerate without degenerate. Till next time, take care.